Okay, so we should be live. We just
says live on the screen.
We just dropped.
I think we're on.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We're live. So hi everyone, Happy New Year. We hope you had some great time with your family and get some rest, especially these days. Yeah, so just let's wait maybe a minute or two for people to join. And yeah, that's better.
There we go. All right.
I forgot to click.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think today we're going to do a little bit of a recap, make sure that everybody is up to speed and and I've got everything in place and set and ready to go. So we're going to go over all of that with the Q&A and all of that sort of stuff. And then we're going to talk about some of the other things that we've got coming up as well. So it should be a good session today.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we want to make sure that we start the new year with a big bang, and we don't want people to get left on their own. And yeah, we know we've been dealing with product course creation, and today we won't deal with the product course. We'll leave that for the next week, because this week we just want to make sure that everything we've talked to you in the past few months, you're up to speed with that, and you can get started, because we've noticed not a few people are driving traffic or setting up the funnels and driving traffic to the funnel we gave you away. And that's the core of this program. So it's important that you really get started launching your business and driving traffic to it, because if you just launch it without any traffic, it's useless. And so far we've explained everything on how to set it up, how to customize it, and even how to drive traffic to it by recommending our own traffic sources, our own go-to guy when it comes to buying traffic from. So, but we just go over it once again, because that's where it comes from. I mean, without leads, whatever we'll do in the future will be useless, because you won't have any traffic. Because the idea when you buy traffic is it's what we have a training video in the masterclass members area about the traffic alchemy. And we explain where to get the traffic, but most importantly why it's you should use the same strategies to get your traffic and to capture leads, because when you start driving traffic and generating leads, then the alchemy takes place, and you can just regenerate traffic on demand with your leads. And so that's why it's really important that you can really follow the steps and the guidelines we've given you over the past few weeks. And when you start building your list, then of course you can email your leads and create traffic and send it to, for example, the course you would get or other funnels, and of course to your funnel 1 or funnel 2, and generate affiliate commissions that way. But without initial traffic and initial leads, you're just left with nothing, and that's not how it works. And we've shown you guys that when you take action, you generate commissions. So it's really free, transparent. We told you everything we are doing, all the traffic we're getting, our stats, our conversion rates, and so it's not made up. It's just what we're getting and what our members taking action are getting as well. So it's just there. Everything is available, and yeah. So we want to focus today on getting you to taking action and really do the work, which is very, very little, because basically everything has already been done. And yeah, so we get started. Yeah, with first maybe a few questions if you have, and then we go through the whole process, the whole funnels, and we'll talk about email marketing as well. And because we have some more news about email marketing for you. Yeah, I don't know where you've listed as a solo vendors you have used. They should be in the Facebook group, in the units.
Yeah, they certainly are. But I've actually, on this screen, which you can't see, it's on this side of me, I've just opened up our traffic generation spreadsheet. So I'll ping that up when I share my screen, and you'll be able to see the two guys, really, I suppose. The one is very much kind of a go-to guy at the moment, who I contacted yesterday, incidentally. And so I'll show you that so you can see it, and you can contact Alex as well. Just be aware that Alex is really busy now, and as of yesterday, he wasn't able to start any solo ad traffic until the 7th. I don't know what today is. What's today's date? 5th. Okay, so another couple of days. It's probably another day or two further on down the line now. So just be aware that Alex is really busy because of what we've been doing. So his traffic is good, but I'll show you exactly his name and all that sort of stuff. You can go and search for him on Udemy. He's 59 cents per click, so that you know, and the minimum order is 125 clicks. But it is really good traffic, guys. It's quality stuff. And we've got a really good opt-in rate and yeah, a really good sales rate off of him, a really good return on the investment. So it's well worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm not sure, because I know we discussed dropping their names and links in the units, so maybe I'm just checking, but
yeah, I know I answered a question in the group from somebody who asked that specifically, and I mentioned Alex and Donovan, the two guys that we've been using. But if that's not happened, we'll make sure it is. But you'll see it shortly anyway, so you can go and find him. Let me see if I can pull him up on Alex up on Udemy. I was chatting to him yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Paul, I think we just need to. I think in Udemy people have a profile, so we could just post a link to their profiles in the units.
Yeah.
Because we always get the same questions about the links, so so people don't have to rewatch the whole training sessions to find the name. So
yeah, just drop them in the group.
Yeah, drop the profile links from the Udemy profiles, so we can. So this was an answer to that questions. So yeah, I would say just after this session, it will be published in the group.
Yeah, that's probably an easier way rather than going through all the stats that I've got here, which is a lot right now. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll drop them in the group.
Okay, so we have another question. Where do I find the leads I sent who have actually signed up? All the leads are to be found in your iPhone's account. And if you're referring to signing up to the free trial and to your affiliate link for iPhones, you should receive a notification whenever someone signs up through your link. So if you can just maybe elaborate if you're referring to subscribers or to people joining one of the program you're promoting in the backend. Yes, but anyway, when you send some traffic to your funnel one, to your funnel, let me just show you, just so we are referring to the same stuff. Just 1 minute. Oops. Where is that? Yep, here. Okay, can you see my screen?
Not yet. No.
Where is that? No, can you see it?
No, it's just you and I still, JP, at the moment.
Why? Oh, yeah, okay. I know.
There we go.
Yeah, okay. Yes, so let me just hide that. I don't find that. Okay. Yeah, so when someone goes to your link, to your funnel and signs up, if you're referring to that part of the process, they will show up in your email funnels and in your lead channel contact collections. So that's where your leads will show up. And so you know exactly how much will convert when you also check your stats in Studio. Okay. Any other questions? No, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Yeah, Webinar Jump for now we're using live streaming, and because this way we are just where you are. I mean, on Facebook or on YouTube. It's easier than sending a webinar registration link and then with some reminders. So it's there's less friction using live streaming, and we can do exactly what we're doing in Webinar Jam. In fact, even better because it's already live in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
It's also live on YouTube, and it's also live on my own profile on Facebook. It's probably even live on LinkedIn if it works. I don't know. Yeah, we had one question 2 weeks ago when we did our first live streaming about the comments being anonymous because we can't see exactly who is posting. We have the feed from your comments, but we can't see who is posting unless we go to the Facebook group. So, and it's a limitation from the live streaming app we're using, and it's due to privacy. So privacy requirements from Facebook, so which can't share user details to the live streaming app. So that's why we don't really know who is posting right now, unless we go back to the Facebook page. But we are in our live streaming app, so we can't go back and forth to the Facebook page. So if you want to specifically know who is commenting, just add it or add a hashtag or whatever or at sign, so we know who is asking the questions. Okay, we have another question. Do we get credit You click on step 3 and purchase. So step 3 is the 4 weeks of live mentoring program. So anyone knows what you're referring to. Let me just reshare. So that's this step. So right now, as we explained in our initial sessions back then, we don't get credit. It's because it's $9 a month, and we don't want to focus on making like $2 or $3 in commissions. But we have something for you coming up probably in a week or so, which will be better than just a commission. I don't know if we can mention it, Paul, or
yeah, quite happy to. Go ahead, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, what we'll be doing, in fact, is even better than an affiliate program for the mentoring program. And if you get in early, it will be your luck, because it's more like an experiment we'll be doing. And what we will do is we'll give you the opportunity to get like a franchise license to our whole masterclass program. And so we had some days off in the past 2 weeks, but we worked really hard. We created a webinar.
I was going to say, what days were those? I didn't have any.
Yeah. We don't know what a vacation is or what a day off is, but so yeah, we have created a webinar, and so we have created the content of the webinar, and in fact, we have also created the whole webinar funnel with a registration page, with a waiting room, with a webinar room, with a call to action, with scarcity, with delayed call to actions, to sell the masterclass, and use, you know, the webinar, the on-demand webinar business model, except we have added our own twist, just like we did for the masterclass, meaning that at the end of the webinar, we don't pitch like a $2,000 program or a strategy session or whatever, but we have a short pitch for the masterclass. And we know it will convert really well, because basically people are expecting the whole webinar is constructed just like if we were pitching a $2,000 program or more. It's exactly the same values, the same structure, the same build-up. We introduce the offer exactly the same way as if it would be like a $2,000 coaching program, except that at the end it's a $9 program. So we should see like probably even like a 90% conversion rate of this webinar, and of course we'll be testing it. And so what we'll be doing, we will be you will be given the opportunity to just grab the whole webinar funnel, and on top of that you will get a reseller license to the masterclass, which means that when it's ready for the step 3 you're seeing on the screen, we'll be able to link to your own to the iMasterclass webinar funnel. You won't get the sales page; it will just really be the whole webinar funnel. And this way, it's true. We got a lot of questions in the past from people saying, "Okay, I don't get a commission." So we explained that when you send people to the masterclass, anyway, it increases your conversion rates for your affiliate links for iPhones. Because basically, when people join the masterclass, they get a lot more trainings and coaching and mentoring to use the online business you're giving them away in step 2. And so, in the funnel, people who join the masterclass have a lot more chance to join iPhones through your link, and they will be cookied to your iPhones link anyway. So. But anyway, we've listened to you, and as an experiment, a few of you will be able to join this franchise license for our new iMasterclass webinar funnel. And so you will be able to, and you will get like 100%. So you will process the payments, and we will handle all the rest. And of course, we'll show you exactly how it works to process the payment. So, and it will also automatically create the account, so you won't have to deal with the technicalities of, because usually when you process a payment, then you have to organize the setup for your customer's account. But it happens that iPhones is so powerful that we can automate the whole process with just basically one click. And even when you sell one of our products, we can automate the backend in our own backend stuff. So because we have an API, and we'll show you, we just have one link to paste in Deliver, and it will just create the accounts automatically for your people. So that will be a solution we have. In the meantime, so the webinar is fully ready. I can just show you maybe if you want. Let me pull it. I will show you exactly how it looks like. So that's the webinar funnel. Of course, I've already, you will have some scarcity, meaning that whenever someone lands on that page, they will see like a countdown timer, which is set to 12 minutes, but you will be able to set it to any time you want. Let me just try it from here. Maybe. So let me, in fact, share Chrome tab. Okay. Okay, so you can see it. It will be on demand, and so we never claim like it's a live webinar because we don't like to do that. It's really advertised like an on-demand webinar. And so with a countdown timer, just to add some scarcity, and some copy with an incentive, because they will get like a link to download their own online business, which would be an extra opportunity for you to also have your affiliate link in the webinar room. And when they sign up, they go to how's it called? Waiting room. As you see, it's the same timer, so it just takes over where they left. So congratulations, you're in. You will be automatically redirected to the webinar room. Okay, so we just have some about us, some testimonials. You will be able to add your own copy if you want to. Mm-hmm. And when the timer hits 0, it redirects automatically to the webinar room, which I will just bypass right now, just to show you what it looks like. And click play icon to join the sessions, and that's it. So you will be able to basically watch the webinar. And there's a delayed call to action, so they won't see like the call to action section before we pitch it during the webinar. It's a 1 hour long webinar, and it's probably after 42 minutes. There will be a new section being displayed automatically just below the webinar, and they will be able to join, and they will be able to buy directly from you. It's fully integrated in the Deliver module of iPhones. So that's basically, so as you can see, it's ready. It's just have to deploy it. And so yeah, so that's one of the new stuff we'll have for you. Just one thing, it's not free. It's not part of the masterclass. It's just an external funnel and an external franchise license. but it won't be really too expensive considering value you will be able to have access to, and the fact that you will be able to generate like $10 a month per member. So it's like getting free money, and so you will be able to further monetize your leads. And that's why we really want today to focus on getting you to start installing your funnel and getting some traffic to it, because you will be able to further monetize it through your iFunnels affiliate link by getting them to install their free online business. And we'll go through it in a few minutes once again, and using the Masterclass reseller license. And of course, the product creation course about micro memberships that you will have reseller license to as well. And that one is included in the Masterclass. So that answers that. So, okay, as follow-up, you say I have the leads in my email. How do I know those who have taken up the offer and purchased? Well, as I said, whenever someone signs up to the free trial, you will see notifications. But as well, thanks to EU regulations and GDPR stuff, we can't show you the name of those who have signed up. So we can't do that. But as we said in previous training sessions, you can always ask your leads to get back to you when they sign up. And for example, what you could do on your access page is add your own bonus. We mentioned it in the previous training if you want to go back to those early trainings. So add a bonus, for example, I don't know, like a free video or like a 10 minutes call to help them get started. Of course, they will have access to the training and so on, but to add like a personal touch, you could say, okay, whenever you sign up, you will have access to me, or just like, I don't know, Skype sessions, whatever you want to do. And then they will get back to you and you will know exactly who purchased.
Yeah, people really like that as well. They like that personal touch. You know, I mean, really, just people need to see that you're a real person, and it works really well. That's why these, you know, like the Masterclass and the micro memberships in general, when they have that personal touch, they work really, really well. So that, you know, that's, as I said before, the best bonus is you. You know,
and that's the easiest to create, because basically you don't have anything to create. Okay, so yeah, you can see their name in Pay Kickstart, but you won't have their contact details. So you won't have, I'm just answering these questions, which is not a question, but I'm just commenting on that. Yeah, you will see their name, but you won't see their email address, and which is hidden. But yeah, you can see their name. For these questions, I suggest you just log a ticket and we'll merge your accounts. Yeah, so just the support stuff. Okay, any more questions? No. So anyway, if you have any questions, we can just store them for the end of this training session, this mentoring session, excuse me. And yeah, I mean, today really the focus is we want to be nice with you. We have created everything we can, and we'll continue to do it. As we mentioned, we have like a new email funnel we'll be able to install right away and to customize in just basically one entry, one copy and paste. But everything will be done for you. But there's so much we can do. So we can't go to your place and order the traffic and get it done. You have to get it done. You have to take action. Because as we say, if we are just alone doing the stuff, well, we are getting leads, we're getting sales, we are getting commissions, but you're not. And as I said at the beginning, you have all the tools, all the resources we are using ourselves. So we are not doing anything different from you. And whenever we test something or do something something new, you'll have access to it. So, for example, just like the webinar or the product course creation, this is a course we'll be using to monetize our leads, and you will have access to. And for the webinar, you will have the opportunity to get it as well. But at some point, as I said, we can't do it for you. And basically, the only thing you have to do is click the button to install the funnel, customize it so we'll go through that part for those who are new to the program, and drive traffic using the, you have the swipe emails in the Facebook group, in the units. So all the emails we are using, you have different funnels also in the units, different landing pages. And we also have some follow-up emails also in the units. So yeah, basically you have everything. And as I said, we want to be nice, but we want to be firm. That if you don't take action anyway, you won't get results. That's it's that simple. But that's your call at the end of the day. I mean, we, as I said, we want to help you, but you decide if you want to take action to get things done. But when you take action, our help will mean a lot more, because you will be able to really interact with us and to share your results and to get some feedback from us and to optimize things and to grow from there. If you're not invested in the process, then I mean, even our mentoring sessions, we'll have some good time and you will learn some stuff. But if you don't interact with us through the prism of the filter of your own actions, then it will be less useful.
Shall I go through the process, JP?
Yeah.
Exactly what I do, because guys, I've been promoting the exact same funnels as you have. So I'm going to share my screen if that's okay, JP. Hopefully I don't freeze on you, and I'm just going to take you through the whole process in terms of the pages, what edits that you need to make. I'll show you the traffic that I've had, the number of emails or contacts that I've got, the follow-up sequence, the lot. So you can see, and essentially it's exactly what JP just said. This is all you need to do. And once you've got it all set up, and which doesn't take long at all, it is just a matter of driving traffic, and you already know where the traffic is coming from. As again, we're going to post the profiles of the two guys that we're using specifically in the group a little bit later on. So you'll be able to just go there and order the same traffic as well. So because it works. So let me show you, just see if I can share my screen. Hopefully,
yeah.
There we go. Share. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. All right, guys. So let me take you through this. So now this is funnel 2. So this is when you send traffic to your funnel, when you give a funnel away, this is what your subscribers get. Okay. So they get this funnel, so they can install that and build their own list. Okay. So this is the funnel that you're giving away. As an iFunnels iMasterclass member, you're getting funnel 1, which is this one, which then ultimately leads to funnel 2 up here. So what happens is, when you install funnel 1, you have the pages for all of this already set. So funnel 1, you then need to edit this button just down here, the yes, let me in button. So this is where you start building your list. Okay, so when you send traffic to this page, they click on that button, they put their email address in, and all that happens from there on is they then get added to your email list. Now let me show you that so we can track this whole process. So you've sent traffic, they put their email address, they clicked this button here, and they then get added to your email list. Now this is a fresh account for contacts for just this one funnel. Okay, so as you can see so far I've got 462. They're all iMasterclass leads, and that just because that's the tag that I've given it. And you can see that it works. The people sign up. It works really well. It's very simple. And then from there, all you then need to do is to make sure that you've got a follow-up sequence. As you can see, I've got the iMasterclass trust and rapport sequence, and then I send broadcasts out as well. Okay, so from the moment that they sign up from this page, they then get added to this contacts list, and then email funnels takes over, and they then are immediately to the iMasterclass trust and rapport sequence. Now, this is a sequence of 12 emails that goes out automatically over 12 days. Okay, and as you can see, I send a lot of broadcasts to my subscribers, and the reason that I do that is because I like to send sort of up-to-date information and all that sort of stuff. So just let me find the sequence. Okay, here it is. So let me click on the little pencil icon right here. So once they've joined my email list from this page, they immediately get the welcome email. Okay, now in the welcome email, it's got the page that they go to, that they're redirected to from this link here, which is the access page, which is what JP showed you earlier on, step 1, 2, and 3. So they follow those steps. They start an iFunnels trial, they install the business, and then they can start sending leads to this business here. Okay, so it works quite simply in that respect. So, and once you've got this set up, so you've set up your autoresponder, so you've set up your lead channel, and you've set up your autoresponder, or rather your email funnels autoresponder with your sequence, this runs automatically. Okay. Now, this, as you can see, is, it says 11 days, but it's actually a 12-day sequence because this goes out from day 1. So I'm in contact with somebody for almost 2 weeks. Okay, from there I can track what they do. I can track the open rates of all of these emails and all that sort of stuff from the dashboard. But let me tell you, these emails have some really good open rates. Now, the average open rate for an email is around sort of, I don't know, anywhere between 5 and 10%. But we're doubling that quite simply. And some of the emails in this sequence are getting higher open rates over and above that. And then the click-through rates as well for the links inside. So, for example, this is the welcome email. So just let me show you that. So as you can see, it's there. I've got my image on there. But this link that's in here, this goes to the access page, which is the one that they go to after they've signed on. And then from there on, I'm actually promoting the masterclass, this masterclass in the others. But of course, all that is changeable, because the beauty of these emails that I've done here, for example, is that they're not specifically promoting any one product. What they do is they're edutainment, what I call edutainment emails. So they're educational and they're entertaining, and it allows you then to pretty much promote whatever you want, which makes these emails really good. And as I said, they're very sticky, and people open them and read through and click on the links. So they work really well. And then on top of that, all I do, as you saw earlier on, is I just send out broadcasts over and above this. So in a lot of cases, my subscribers are getting, and click on contacts again, are getting a couple of emails a day from me. And all I really do from there then is just monitor the open rates. If they drop, the open rate starts to go down, then I'll not send a broadcast the next day. And then I'll send one every other day, check the open rates. If they're going back up, then I can keep going and start going back to one a day. Because the more emails that you send, as you saw earlier on, is I just have a bit of a delay. And the more contact that your subscribers have with you, as long as it's good and you're not spamming the life out of them, and you're giving them education and you're making them smile and you're sending them stuff and all that sort of stuff. So you're talking to them effectively and not selling to them. Your open rates stay really high, as do your click-through rates as well. So, and of course, once they click through to the sales page, it's the sales page that does the selling for you. So you don't actually have to sell anything, which is really good. So that's the process. That is exactly what I do. So I send traffic to this page. They get added to my contacts list here. They get added to the iMasterclass Trust and Support report, 12 days, and then I send them broadcasts as well. That's it. That is the process. Everything that you need to do is already set, other than just setting up your autoresponder. That's it. Let me just go into Studio as well, just so we can see. I'm a little bit behind because I'm sharing screens. But yeah, guys, the process is really simple. Once you've set this up, and it's one click, as you know, to install these funnels. Once it's already done, then effectively, so look, 2,864 people have gone to this funnel, which I've just shown you. So, the traffic goes there, everything is tracked, and you can see the conversion rates and exactly what's going on. So, this, as you can see, works. It's very, very simple to do. So this is inside the builder here. So what I want to do is just kind of go over the things again that you need just to edit yourself. And of course, as JP said earlier on, everything is editable. You can change the whole thing if you wanted to. But really, the beauty of having a done-for-you system is so that you don't have to. And because we know this works, we've tested it and we continually test it. I'm going to be sending more traffic to it from today in the new year. So it's just going to get better and better as we go. So you need to, as I say, edit this here. So all you do is hover over the button. Let it catch up. Click on the pencil icon. And then you can add your lead channel. So you're editing the form. So you just click on form here and then form again. So you're setting up a lead channel. So you've got your lead channel in there. So they're being added to the correct email list. And that's pretty much done. So also here, I always check just to make sure that access.php is here, because what that means then is that when they click on this button and they put their email address in, it gets added to my lead channel. And I've got, as you can see, I've got a whole list of them here, but you make sure the right one is selected for you. But the point is, having that there means that once they have clicked that button, put their email address in, they get redirected to the access page immediately. So there's no wait. And of course, then they get the welcome email from you as well, which has also got the access email in. That's the way, access page URL in, I should say, which is what I'm doing. So just let me show you. You even got instructions page here that tells you exactly what to do. But the access page then is once you've edited the form, you then just need to add in essentially your affiliate link, really. And that's pretty much it from there on in. And away you go, and it's all done. So let's see, I mean, even though I'm sharing screens and it's taking me 2 or 3 minutes longer, you can do this in seconds as long as you've got your links, your affiliate links set up. So here we go. That's it, guys. It's really simple. And then you just send traffic, build your list, keep in contact with them, ask them questions, get them to get in touch with you, give stuff away, entertain them, educate them, do the whole thing. So you're keeping that contact, because really it's all about communication. That's really it's all about. You're not trying to sell anybody anything. At this point, you're just giving them a reason to stay with you. So from there on, activate their iPhones. So you just put your affiliate link in here. So it's the same process again. You click on the pencil icon. This little box over here will open up.
Yeah, just at that point,
yeah.
I know we had a question from Walter, and that's where you add your Pay Kickstart affiliate link for the iPhone's free trial. Okay, so that's where you put your affiliate link.
Yeah.
When you buy traffic, you drive traffic to your funnel one that Paul is right now installing to that page. So when you buy traffic, you drive traffic to that page, which is on screen right now. So you can collect your leads. You don't send traffic to your Pay Kickstart affiliate link.
No.
That's not what we talked to you and showed you to do. You send traffic to a funnel, okay? And the funnel starts with that landing page, which is an opt-in page. And then when they opt in, as Paul said, they go to the access page. And on that access page, you customize and you use your affiliate link from Pay Kickstart that you get, and you get your affiliate link in the instructions page. You have a link to apply and request your affiliate link.
Yeah.
And so that's how it works,
And so to add your link here, then once you've clicked on the little pencil icon on here, this box opens up and you click on link this time, and then your Pay Kickstart affiliate link goes in that box right there. Okay, so you just paste it in there, click apply changes, and then up there it will say save, as opposed to nothing to save. It will say save. You click save and it's done. That's it. You're ready to go. And then from there on in, as JP said earlier on, your affiliate link and is cookied to you. So as soon as someone clicks that link, regardless of when they do that, our system knows that it's you who has made the sale. It's you who've had the sign up. It's you who have had the upgrade and consequently made the sale. So everything is intuitive in that respect. So you haven't got any sort of tech stuff to do. So that's it. Just send traffic here.
Yeah,
You know how it is.
Just to add to the cookie, it's a lifetime cookie. That's what we know. That's why we were telling you that even if they join the masterclass and later on join the iPhones trial or whatever, it's a lifetime cookie, so so you get credit whenever they join.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, and yeah. Sorry if you wanted to add anything.
I was going to say, did you want to talk about the emails or
yeah, if you can go back to your email funnel. So what we're doing right now, so we are adjusting the email funnels that Paul showed you that we are using, and we will make it so it will be like a 2 weeks sequence, and you will be able to install it. And we are just adjusting a few things, so it's you will really be able to promote your thank you page and your yeah, I mean, you will be able in these emails to generate traffic back to your access page, and you will also be able to generate traffic directly to your iPhone's affiliate link.
Yeah.
Okay. And for those who will be part of the masterclass, you will be able to join to send traffic to your masterclass webinar funnel. But we will make, or as Paul said, these are mostly educational emails. So you will be able to use these emails to promote any other programs you want. And so, yeah, I mean, for next week, that will all be inside your iMasterclass account in iPhone. So you will just have to, we will cover it next week when it's online. We are just one or 2 days away from releasing it because we don't want, it will be almost the same, but of course, as you can see, it has our name, our pictures, and we'll have an easy way for you to customize also 2 week sequence, because we know it can be daunting to just go inside each email and have to update all of the links. So you won't have to do that. We have a system in iPhones, which is really great, which allows us to add some tokens. And so basically, you will be able to just add your name, add your link, and it will customize all of your email sequence automatically. So you won't even have to edit one line of the emails. You will just paste your name, your link, your thank you page link, your Pay Kickstart affiliate link, and that will all be customized for you on the fly. So that's where we're going.
Yeah.
As I said, we try to make it easier, and we know a lot of people have asked us about the follow-up sequence, and we told you, okay, we give you some ideas, and we trained you. We also had some trainings on creating email marketing campaigns, so you will find all the sessions in the units. So we trained you first on how to create converting email campaigns, and we gave you also some follow-up emails. But we know that for most people it's difficult, but still we recommend you take some time to add your own voice to the email sequence we'll be adding to your iMasterclass account, because otherwise all members will be sending all the same emails and they will lose their value. So we are doing it as a favor, hoping that you won't be lazy, and as a starting point, it will all be set up. It will be really easy to customize. And maybe what you could do then is add or replace some sentences or paragraph to add your own tone and voice, so people can relate to you and know who you really are. Because at the end of the day, when you build a list, it's not just a numbers game. It's about who you are and what you bring to the table for your people. Otherwise, you just sign up to, I don't know, 5-10 lists, and they all send the same emails. Well, you don't stand out of the crowd. So you won't really build a rapport with your list, and your bottom line on the long term will start falling down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Again, you know, we've done pretty much everything that we could to give you the biggest advantage. You know, really, what you do now, if you install all of this, you'll have more than 99% of the of marketers out there who literally are just sort of fumbling around. And I know that because I was one of those at one point. Until you've got a system that is logical, that is simple to use, that is tested and proven to work, you are, you know, kind of stabbing in the dark, quite honestly. And that's the beauty of the masterclass, is that, you know, we're going to guide you to the point where you don't have to guess. You can ask the question. If you're not sure, just ask. We've been there, done that. So just ask, guys. I mean, everything is there. You've got the whole thing. There's no reason why you should fail at this. The only time you would fail is if you quit. That's it.
Quit or don't take action. It's
or don't take action.
Yeah, it's all there, and as we said, we are not going anywhere. We are constantly testing, optimizing, improving, creating new stuff, because we love that. We love doing that, and we know that members taking action get results. So it gives us some more motivation to go further. And so, in fact, the more you will do, the more we will also do, because then we have to go even quicker and create even more stuff.
Yeah.
As we did at the beginning, maybe in November, we created another funnel because we tested, we optimized, we got some results from members, and so we created another funnel that you also have access to in the units in the Facebook group that you could use for a different audience, because we noticed that, okay, for some traffic, this funnel works well, but with some traffic, it works less. So we thought, okay, we need to create a more like generic, more mainstream, less qualifying landing page and funnel to I would say, yeah, to warm up even colder traffic. So it's that's what we're doing, and we did that because we got our own results and our members' results. And so the more you bring to the table with your feedback, your results, your struggles, the more we can go into thinking mode and creation and innovation, and do the work with you, which is why it's a real mentoring program. So it's really an interaction between you individually and as a group.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I just reply to Walter very quickly, JP?
Yes.
Yes, Walter, sorry, I am aware. I'm not quite sure why your email address hasn't been added, but I will sort it out. I have tried twice already, actually, via a CSV file and a text file, which is the way that you would do it with email funnels. But I will sort it out, and I promise you, you will start getting my emails. So hang in there. If you haven't had anything from me by the end of, or by this time next week, pester me again. But I'm going to absolutely get it sorted out for you as soon as I can. So I apologize for that. I am aware.
Yeah. Maybe one tip is that when you add someone using CSV or manually, then you have to add it to the funnel. That it's a two-step process.
Right. Yeah.
You add it to your lead channels, and then you add it to the funnel. Yeah, if there's any issue, we'll sort it out.
Yeah, I'll get it sorted. So yeah, don't panic. You will get on there.
Yeah, and so yeah, as a rule of thumb, whenever you have questions, just ask. As we say, if you ask the questions and you did something, don't think it could be wrong or right or whatever. It's just asking questions based on what you've done, and that's what we expect from you. And but don't be desperate, or if you're doing something wrong, just come to us in the group or in these sessions, and we'll show you. I mean, for example, Walter, I know you already mentioned. That's why I wanted to mention it again. You already mentioned that you were driving traffic to your pay kickstart affiliate link, and we told you no, that's not the way to do it. You drive traffic to the funnel. So first you install the funnel, and inside the funnel there will be a link to your affiliate link. So make sure maybe take some notes, because we know it's not easy to. There's a lot of information, so it's not easy to just remember everything or go back to the sessions. So just take some notes and say, okay, step one, install the funnel, publish it, get the URL, and then customize it with your affiliate link inside the funnel, and then take that funnel URL and drive traffic to it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Take some notes about it. So even if in 1 week or 1 month from now you don't have to guess, you will know exactly, okay, that's where I send the traffic to. And I just have to focus on one thing, which is driving traffic to my opt-in page, to my funnel, which is installed on inside my iFunnels account on my domain name. So if you're not driving traffic to your domain name, it means you're doing something wrong. Okay, I don't know if you have any more questions. We have a few more minutes to go. I can probably just go.
Yeah. Oh, did you want to talk about SMTP, JP? Did you want to go over that, or?
Yeah, maybe quickly. Yeah, we just, because we had a few questions showing that maybe some stuff is confusing about, I don't know, I will go to the email flows settings. What should I do? Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I can't go into, because it will reveal my stuff, but let me just share my screen without going into the details. Okay. Yeah, because so in iFunnels we have a built-in autoresponder which is called email funnels, and the way it works is it works as an autoresponder. The only difference is that in order to ensure that each and every one of you have or get the highest inboxing rate, we don't physically send the emails on your behalf. For example, if you are used to using Aweber or GetResponse or MailChimp, which are all integrated autoresponders as well, but they will be physically sending the emails for you. So we don't have any technical details to set up. But the drawback is that basically you're sharing an IP address in use to send millions and millions of emails each and every day. So your inboxing rate is usually just ridiculous. And so we don't want that, which is why we are integrating email funnels with what we call third-party SMTP gateways. So it's a big word. It just means that in order to physically send your emails, you need to plug email funnels with what we call an SMTP gateway. Okay, it will route your emails from basically your iFunnels account to your recipients. And to do that, we use a gateway. And it's an SMTP gateway because it's SMTP is it's a protocol to send out emails. And so when you want to use email funnels, you need to use an SMTP gateway, and we recommend SendGrid because that's what we are using. But there are a lot more. For example, Paul is using Sendinblue, which is also a great one. You can use Amazon SES. You can use Elastic Email. There are a lot of SMTP gateways you can use. Most of them You can get like a free trial or even free emails every day. I don't know, for example, sending grades is like 100 emails for free per day. So it's just, or even sending group probably the same. So you can basically start building your list and sending emails for free. And if you start sending more than 100 emails a day, it means your list is growing. And so you can start paying, I think it's like $9 a month to be able to send probably 20 or 25,000 emails. So you can grow from 100 a day to almost 1,000 emails a day for just $9 a month.
And yeah, sorry, JP, to interrupt, but if you compare that, you know, to the price of Aweber or GetResponse, it just blows it out of the water. I mean, mine's is my $15, I think, and I can send 40,000 emails, and that's plenty.
Exactly. I mean, if you were to do the same with Aweber, it would probably cost you like $1,000 a year.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot more stuff, you know, automations, but you already have everything in iPhones. You have the automations, you have the real-time email validation. So when you want to use, for example, the email funnels, the sequence we will be giving you away, it works with email funnels, so with our built-in autoresponder, and which means you need that kind of SMTP gateway. You can't use email funnels with Aweber or GetResponse or MailChimp because they will never give you access to an SMTP gateway. Okay, they don't do that. That's not their business. And that's why for some of you, sometimes it's confusing because you would like to say, okay, I want to use your email sequence, but in my Aweber account, or process the emails from email funnels, but use GetResponse or Aweber to physically send out the emails. So it's not possible. Okay, it does not work that way. Email funnels is the iPhone's autoresponder, and it works with an SMTP gateway, and there's no workaround. And the reason is because it's basically what we're using. For example, I closed my, it was 15 years. Yeah, I had an Aweber account since May 2005. I just closed it down in December. So after 15 years, because I'm not using it anymore. No. I had to GetResponse account, I don't have anymore. I still have an Ontraport account for many reasons. One is because it was used for API stuff when I did not have everything managed by iPhones, but basically I closed my Liquid Web hosting account as well. So I'm just 100, like I would say 99% iPhones, because obviously for historical reasons, I had before iPhones, I had everything on two separate systems. And basically I'm saving, I mean, for Liquid Web, I was paying $300 a month in hosting, you know, just for a dedicated server. And you basically have even more power in iPhones. For my autoresponder accounts, I was paying probably like, on top of Ontraport, probably another $200 a month. So just by closing them and migrating everything to iPhones, I saved $500 a month, so which is like $6,000 a year. And there are a lot more stuff I was using. For example, for speed testing, I was using VWO, which is Visual Website Optimizer, and it was probably another $200 a month. And it's all integrated because in Studio now you have optimized module. So yeah, and for email validations, it's the same. So it used to cost a lot more. So yeah, basically I'm probably saving like 10 grand a year. So, which is, I mean, iPhone was created first for me, just to handle all of my stuff. And it turned out it became like a full-blown enterprise SaaS platform, and I'm really happy that anyone can have access to it. And which is why you will see in iPhone some features you will never see anywhere else. like the copywriting scoring engine, the optimized module, which is a multivariate split testing engine. And there's no other engine like it on the market. You can check, I don't care, on ClickFunnels, Convertly, Groove Pages, whatever system you can imagine. And I know that we never have a system like that. Maybe in a few years, because that's what it takes to understand how it should work and how it should be created. And even if these platforms are really popular and have a lot of people, they are not created by, I would say, highly technical and highly experts in marketing people, because you have to know both worlds to be able to create that kind of stuff.
And more than anything else, it's just really nice to log into one place and have it all there. That's the simplicity of it. It's just really nice. All the stats, everything is under one roof. And in fact, in comparison, in terms of costs, it's minimal compared to the majority of it. Well, not the majority, but everything else out there. It's so much better. It really is.
Exactly. So I just wanted to say, I was a bit distracted, but I got excited by iFunnels. So I wanted to say about email funnels.
Yeah.
Right now, you can just create emails sequence, and email funnels will be turned into e-funnels for engagement funnels, because emails is not everything. And so basically, what you will be able to do, just like you create emails and organize your sequence, you will be able to add other channels, which would be, for example, text messages, WhatsApp messages, Messenger, follow-up messages, push messages, everything you can think of, basically. Messenger, in fact, it's a bit tricky because basically nowadays you can't use any kind of automated or chatbots with Messenger, so it's probably going to be dropped. And that's a shame, because there are so many companies relying, just like ManyChat or ChatFuel, who just made millions with Messenger bots, and they basically killed their business overnight. And when Messenger decided to forbid sending messages to your subscribers in Messenger after 24 hours, and there's no workaround. So Facebook just did that because they wanted you to advertise and to pay for to send messages to your subscribers, because when they did not have that rule, you could just send messages every hour of the day, every day, and without paying Facebook. So they just say, no, we need some money, because they don't have much more room to grow their virtual real estate. So that's why they decided to just shut basically all these companies down, unless they do black hat stuff, and ask you to pay to contact your subscribers on Messenger. Well, anyway, which is not a bad thing, but because you will get more engagement. But yeah, so basically, email funnel will become engagement funnels, and will allow you to just use different channels to contact and to communicate with your leads.
And it gives you control, really, I think, because we were talking about a response and the other sort of commercial autoresponders a few moments ago. But essentially, when you think about that, they are in control of what you can do with your business. Aweber are notorious for closing and shutting accounts. I've had one of mine done for no reason, and you can't get it open again. It's really annoying. So with what you have in iFunnels, you have control over everything that you do, just essentially so that you can run your business the way that you want to run it. And I think that's so important. You're not forced into doing any one thing in any particular way. There are, of course, recommended routes, tried and tested ones, but it's your choice. That's the beauty of it. You run your business your way. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what you said is really important, because when Aweber or GetResponse decide to shut you down, most of the times they won't even let you download your list.
No,
or if you manage to do it, you will need like a lawyer to just get access to your leads. And you can lose an SMTP account, but then there's no barrier to switching, because all you need to do is if you had SendGrid and they are not happy with, I don't know, your bounce rate or your quality score, you can just open a free account with Sendinblue and just update your login password for Sendinblue in email funnels, and that's it. You don't have to switch to do anything else. Your leads are still there under your control or in central place, and you just update your email funnel. So now all your emails are sent from this new SMTP gateway. That's it. So it's just like 2 minutes to switch, and so you don't have to be afraid of losing any account. Just like with your hosting. I mean, some hosts can close you down because someone injected. You were using WordPress, and someone injected some malware because of WordPress vulnerabilities or some hackers, and you have no risk, because basically it's safe and nobody can access it. Of course, we can get hacked. People try to do that, but we have measures in place, so you will never see it. So, and your domain name won't get banned, and your hosting account will not get banned. And with all the nightmares to find a system administrator to clean your stuff, to resubmit all the malware databases to say, no, I'm clean. Resubmit your website to Google to say, no, I'm clean. You don't have to, what you can do to warn people when you reach a malicious website. So all of that is something you don't have to be worried about when you use iPhones, and it just gets better.
Yeah, it really does.
Is there any update on using SendGrid with iPhones? Yeah, we'll be switching to native API soon. It should be ready in January. But I mean, I'm using SendGrid for like 2 years without any issue. But sometimes with some accounts ask for a 2FA process. But then, as I said, you have plenty of options to use a different SMTP gateway. But yeah, it's coming soon, so don't worry. If you really want to use SendGrid, well, you will be able to use it even with the 2FA.
Yeah.
In a few days or weeks. Okay, so yeah, we are late. So yeah, thank you everyone. I hope you enjoy the new setup. I think it's really great.
I like it.
Yeah, really like it. So yeah, I think we just drop Webinar Jam for now and just use live sessions because it really fits what we want to do with you guys. It's interactive. You can comment. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see you next week, and we'll have this email sequence. We'll revisit the product creation course, and we'll show you what we've done because we have created all the videos as well for the course. So it's moving forward nicely. And remember, you get reseller license to this course. So yeah, we have some more great news. Every week is a new week, but we already have, I think, some great news for you guys, like every week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, in the meantime, I wish you a great week and stay safe and get some work done.
Yeah, thanks guys. Get cracking. Get that work done. We'll see you next week.